Okay. Um. Also, so who wants to Jaeger Virgil? Because I have.
Because
Because yeah, still don't.
Nose goes.
yeah,
My boy's
God
always
damn it.
private.
Oh, is he set to
yeah,
private? I actually have the power to change that.
no, I've got his sheet pulled
It's
up,
rude.
and it doesn't seem to be private. I even did a
Must have
test.
changed it last week.
He didn't. You did in fact roll a deck save. Better than I would have rolled. Okay. Well, with that being the case, who would like to recap us?
I guess I can start us off. Um, so yeah, we had somewhat of a relaxing episode last time. Uh, so let us see. I'm looking over. So that's recap from the previous one. Um, so we returned back to Phandalin. Uh, let's see. Sorry. Even before that, we had a little conversation with Solly. I don't think I got the spelling of her name, but the sorcerer that we helped out. Uh, we found that she has lived in Silver. I can't read that word.
Silver Rock.
Silver Rock. Okay. Since her parents died, so it sounds like she's been in an orphanage, um, and was outed uh, by her abilities and had to go on the run. So that's kind of what we're doing. We were trying to find a place for her to go, um, and I don't think we made it that far with that, but we found some things that weren't going to work. Uh, so we did. Chobu and I went to Harbin Wester's house and got our payment. Chobu successfully secured hazard pay, and even that's even coming from Harbin's own pocket instead of from what we were supposed to be paid from. So that's a nice thing. Uh, and found out that he didn't have any more jobs for us. The other adventuring party had come back in. They had successfully contacted the dwarves, and they took the other job, which I don't even know that we found out what the other job had been. Uh, in the meantime, Eve brought Solly to the Wandering Weasel, and was trying to see, like, oh, since it's kind of trans-dimensional, if she could somehow use its powers to walk out of its doors somewhere else. And that, unfortunately, is not possible. But in the meantime, uh, Eve was convinced to purchase a key to the Wandering Weasel that will allow us all to have rooms there. The key is magical in various ways, but does have limitations. We did find out that the weasel will be moving from its location in Phandalin sometime soon. But if we're able to find a door and use the key on the door, then sometimes we'll be able to travel there. Uh, we all have our own private rooms there, and the rooms are they have a limited size, but they are within those constraints whatever we want. Uh, and we had a lovely time uh, relaxing in the bathhouse, water of which appears to be the galaxy, the night sky, uh, and we discovered that the water actually de-ages you. Uh, had a good time. Veritas was convinced that he was getting younger, although he wasn't, in fact. That he was. I wasn't clear on that. Was Veritas getting healed, but he wasn't becoming younger?
Uh, Being a shapeshifter, he is unaffected by its effects.
Oh, so he wasn't even getting any good effect from it, apart from killing nice.
Yeah, apart from being a nice hot bath.
Okay.
Or cold if you prefer.
Mhm.
It was comfortable.
Indeed. Let us see. So there was a rough estimate of 1 hour sitting in the bath would remove 1 day of aging. Uh, Let us see. So we retired to our rooms. Veritas asked for story time with Eve, and the two of
Story
them
time.
had some lovely moments. Yeah.
Story time.
We got to hear more of his sad story, and the fact that he feels like he spends more time pretending than he spends being himself. We heard more of his traumatic experience with the mean people and floating ships who were capturing his people and torturing them supposedly for fun and killing them. Uh, we learned that Veritas thought that he was the last of his kind, but we know his sister is alive, or at least a person who appears to be his sister. We also learn that he wants to try to preserve his people, and that one of his deepest desires is to get a lot of food so that he can split into smaller pieces of himself and make more mocks. Uh, and I am still not sure if it's just like a cumulative total of what he's eaten, or if he has to eat a whole lot all at once. But I assume we'll find out more about that later. Uh, Eve made a point to ask Veritas to be in his most comfortable form, and we found it was kind of a blob. It was about, I think, 4 feet high and about as wide, with a purple crystal floating in the middle. Correct
Yeah,
me if
right.
I'm describing this badly. Okay.
Veritas is big blob.
Mm-hmm. Um, and I did not write down what story Eve told to Veritas because I think it was a repeat of things that we had done.
Eat the Feywild. Eat the Feywild.
No!
Oh,
Disclaimer, that was not the point of the
I-
story.
the Feywild is not a food, and you should not try it.
Oh,
Not tasty, Feywild?
so many
But parts of it are tasty.
Eat Feywild.
Oh, God. What have I done?
I mean, hey, the Feywild
Oh,
does have some of the most delicious food in the entire plains. So
mhm.
delicious you will be unable to eat any other food from any other plane.
That sounds like a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I didn't take notes on further stories. Uh, just that we eventually ended up at breakfast again with our various meals. I recall Chobu asked for only bacon, uh, and others of us got normal breakfasts. I got only eggs because I said I wasn't picky.
Breakfast soup.
I
Forget.
don't know why the fuck only bacon got relegated to abnormal breakfast. This motherfucker's out here eating breakfast soup.
Breakfast soup.
If I remember correctly, one of us asked for what, pickled vegetables?
Yes,
Come on now.
Yeah.
it's a water deep specialty.
Uh,
Don't diss the bacon.
yes, I, bacon is a wonderful breakfast, or rather, it's part of a wonderful breakfast because just bacon by itself, I don't know, it'd be a little overwhelming. So we were approached by the sword lady. Uh, her name is Celavi. I also didn't get a spelling of her name.
I don't think I've actually
Uh,
officially answer yet, but yeah.
Okay, that's fine. That's then not knowing her name is good. Um, so she tells us about the tomb of a historical dragon slayer, Lady Tanamir Balagonder, who was allegedly buried with her weapon. It gives us the location along the high road on the way to Neverwinter. And knowing this, we set out to get there. We have a moment of, or a brief moment of terror as the dragon literally flies over us, does not attack, and we see it heading south toward Leylon. And let us see. We have some time camping, and Eve can now cast Leomund's tiny hut, so we feel much more safe and secure
Yes.
when we're out in the wilderness. And on our second day of travel, we make it to the Dragon Barrow, which we see isn't just the tomb of a hero, but appears to be in the shape of a dragon. We make it down inside and get attacked by floating spirits. And we barely make it through that encounter, and that is where we left off. Anything that I missed?
I don't think so.
Apart from breakfast soup.
Yes, breakfast soup.
Mm-hmm. And knocked out of game. Sorry, I should say this. I don't have Blaze in the Dark afterwards, so we're good on time.
That's good. This one might run late.
Perfectly okay.
Or it might run surprisingly early, depending on what type of monsters you throw at us.
Oh, don't say that.
Right. So it might run late. So you are inside of the tomb, or the barrow, or I don't know, whatever you want to call it. What do you do?
PM. Did doing audio glitch again.
Is it? Well, fuck.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there is no sound.
What is... Can you describe the sound to me?
There isn't any.
The
music
actual
in Roll20.
jukebox. That's what I meant.
Oh, I thought you were talking about my mic again.
No.
What the hell am I hearing?
I don't know.
Oh, you guys
What
are
are
broken.
you?
The jukebox is working.
It's working now for us.
It's working before. It
Well,
was making weird water sounds.
Excuse me.
Supposed to be cave noises, because
Weird
that's what I
water
got.
Sounds.
Caves drip. This place is wet, and damp, and dank, and other deep adjectives.
Other things starting with the letter D, yes.
Like deplorable.
Despair, discourage,
Descent.
disaster. But anyway, you see that you're in a circular hallway. It seems to curve around the staircase that you descended, and you have many pathways branching off in four main directions.
Oh, well, that was a lot. Is everyone alright? How's everyone looking? Anyone looking hurt?
Right about half health.
Yeah, Chilbu's the only one that's bloodied, but only barely. Virgil's looking A-okay.
Asta.
Oh,
Asta,
I
what
should.
do you do? As Veritas is shaking.
Oh god, he sounds even younger now. Oh. Is that me?
I mean, if
I
you're
don't
gonna
know. God.
Jaeger Jaeger Virgil, you gotta be him too.
Oh, this is not gonna go well.
You should have control of this token now.
Oh, also I couldn't make out what Veritas said in the first place.
Master.
I haven't
Yeah.
decided whether he's really young or really old. Either way, he does not have enough teeth.
Master.
Accurate. Yes, Veritas, what is it?
What we do?
God, he's not even talking in full sentences. Oh, don't make me be the leader when I'm Jaeger Virgil.
I mean, I could start wandering around, start something.
Well, I think we do what we came here to do. Came here to find that weapon. Now I can't speak English.
Okay.
I need Bosch to stop.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Because you did something, and I'm pulling it up, because I was so close to being ready for that.
Also, Eve was trying to cast Cure Wounds. And
Yeah. Well, Bosch stepped on something.
Yeah. Yeah, I did.
Let's see, that would be that thing. You fall in a pit.
Okay.
Right here.
How deep?
Not very, as the swords that were at the bottom pierce into your skin.
Ow.
Oh god, is that really how... Wow, this trap kind of sucks.
Oh,
Let's see, you take 5 bludgeoning and... Why do I roll so good on damage? And 10 piercing.
Okay. This,
As
does this
you
say
let-
this just happens?
You weren't looking, so yeah, you fall into the pit.
Okay.
all right down there.
No.
Gotta be looking for traps to see him.
Oh, that's bad. Oh no.
Yeah, I don't feel so good.
Hang on, buddy. How wide is the trap across? Can we like get over it?
It is 5 feet wide, so you can... So all of you should be able to easily jump across.
Yeah, sure.
Push. Push.
Huh?
You okay?
No.
Oh gosh. All right, hang in there. Eve will reach down and try to help Bosch out.
It's easy enough to climb out. It's just a 10-foot hole. But yeah, you probably don't want to do that again.
No, I don't think I want to.
And while she's got a hold of Bosch, she will also cast wounds.
All right.
That's not a lot, but yep.
Every little bit counts. Thank you.
No problem. Anyway, like I was saying, Chibu, and we'll pat you on the shoulder and cast your wounds on you too.
Don't forget that Virgil's got some spell slots.
Yeah, but he doesn't actually have cure wounds prepared.
Oh. Well,
Or healing word.
he also didn't get a chance to prepare his spells
Hmm.
after the recent long rest.
Oh boy,
That I don't think you can do.
that would take me a minute. There's a lot of cleric spells.
I don't think you can edit his sheet like that. just look at it.
Probably not anyway.
Only the DM can, and the owner of the
Yeah.
character.
Actually, it looks like I can.
Really?
Really?
It's letting me
Oh, just-
manage spells.
That's
Okay.
well, okay
Not
then.
do it, but I just tested to see if I could, and I can.
Huh. That's
Weird.
a glitch in the matrix, perhaps. Um, Well, anyway, you find yourselves in a.
Oh, that was the other character sheet. Never mind. Sorry, go on.
Find yourselves in a collapsed room. It seems as though this room used to be a lot larger than it once was, but the wall that Childu is standing next to has collapsed inward. You do see a pile of bones in the corner over here. It's a lot of bones.
They're not rattling, right?
They do rattle after Chilbu strikes out the bones with lightning. And they rattle to a rest, and nothing happens.
That is a bit excessive.
Never too excessive with piles of bones.
Chilbu,
This.
you see a 2-foot wide tunnel.
Damn it. Miss Eve,
What's that, Chilbu?
and you fit?
Can I?
All of you can squeeze down this path.
Even Bosch.
Even Bosch can, like, barely squeeze through this path. I mean, Bosch will probably make it 3 feet wide by the end of it, but
Never mind. Send the sword noodle.
Ah.
I mean, he's not a noodle sword right now.
No, and
You
I think
noodle.
we learned something last time we left him to fend for himself in the middle of nowhere without us around. Let's maybe not do that again anytime soon.
I mean, you can see him from there.
Hmm.
Can you move on your own?
The sword bends its head, like bends like the tip of it up and down a bit.
It's good to me. Get going.
Yeah, Bosch kind of unsure. Crouches down and puts Veritas near the floor.
All right, and he slowly transforms into a more of a whip and crawls into said hole.
okay. How far do you go?
They didn't tell me when, so he didn't
Okay.
keep going.
Roll a perception check.
All right. Thank you. As he keeps going.
You get about there and you hear a click.
Ew.
And the tunnel collapses. Eve, you
Did
watch
we go in
as
to help him?
there's this slight rumble and the cave in front of you collapses.
Shit! Veritas! Can you hear me?
Hey yo. It's still mind linked, so you can still hear him.
Oh, thank goodness. What the hell happened? Are you alright?
I hear click noise.
Oh, Lord. Did it collapse on you?
No.
Okay, so you're on the other side.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, no, it collapsed on you.
It did?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh.
What is your
Is it okay?
What is your Constitution modifier?
+3.
Okay. You have 4 minutes.
Oh. Alright.
Yep. As you are holding your breath.
I'm kind of stuck.
Oh, Lord. Hang in
What's
there,
going on?
Veritas! Guys, the tunnel collapsed on him. He's buried under there.
He's a sword. He'll be fine.
I think we've seen already that he's not a sword, but that's actually a fair point. Veritas, do you have to breathe?
Yep.
Shite! What do we do?
I've got an idea. Let me try the hat.
Okay.
I would like to.
Kind of useless ghost sword needs to breathe.
As a note, I will say that
feel-
this is loose earth. As a note.
For those of us who have the mold earth cantrip.
No.
Can I see where Veritas is from where I am, or do I need to go in?
So, starting from there, you are looking at loose rubble.
Oh, okay.
Now you can try and dig through it.
Okay. I don't know how far in it goes, so
Right.
I'm gonna try to use the power of the magic hat and try to cast Mold Earth.
Okay. Roll Arcana.
Okay.
A single
Magic
pebble.
hat doesn't work.
A single pebble falls to the ground, and that's it.
I have one more idea, and I'll try to start digging.
Okay. Roll an athletics.
Okay.
You get through the first 5-foot section.
Did we see how far in it was?
Unfortunately, it curves. So only Veritas knows how far he's in.
Veritas! How far did you go, buddy?
You know.
You have a guess?
I crowd.
Oh, Lord.
Bosch, do you continue to
Yes, I will
dig through?
continue.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Gonna take a liberty with Virgil, whose companion is in danger, and he will cast haste on Bosch. Maybe that will help.
I will say, as your kind benevolent DM, that will be unnecessary. I just need Bosch to roll an athletics, roll me 2 athletics.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Mm.
You're digging through, and you keep going. The tunnel curves a little bit But eventually, your hand finds something metallic. But also noodly for some reason. As you reach Veritas.
Oh, hi there.
Let's get her out.
I hate that trap.
So
Can I pull the little
there's
sword
no
out?
save on that. You just get incapacitated like that, and if you're not rescued in a certain amount of time, you just suffocate to death.
If you don't see the pressure plate, yeah. I hate that. I
Interesting.
hate that fucking trap. Technically, I'm not supposed to tell you to make that perception check, but I'm just like, please, for the love of God, make that perception check.
Nah, it makes sense that Veritas got a 1.
Well, now that I'm in here, can I try to dig further in?
Sure. One more athletics. Yeah.
How many people can it get? You can hit that with, by the way.
Hit well with.
The trap. How many people can get affected by it?
Um. From the looks of the spacing, 4.
That
If you're
is.
if you're all squished in there, yeah,
Oh, that's
Yeah.
terrible.
yeah. I hate this trap.
TPK.
It is a TPK trap, and I fucking hate it. Yes, but Bosch and Veritas are able to make it into another room.
Ooh.
Ooh.
You like whip?
Uh, the whip's not really my thing, but it suits you.
Yeah.
In this rectangular room, you do see 2 stone sarcophagi in resting in alcoves.
Hmm.
Gosh, did you find him?
He's okay.
Oh, good. Are we good to come through? Is it passable?
I made it through.
Yeah.
There's another room
Go.
over here.
Click noise bad.
And after my experience with the pit, do I need to say that I'm moving cautiously?
Sure. What are you looking for?
No, I'm just saying, like, I'm making it explicit that I am not just blundering around. I'm being careful where I step.
Okay.
But I'm waiting for
Then
the others to analyze what's going on.
I would like you to roll me an investigation check for the next time you are near a trap.
Okay.
And I'll just hold on to that roll until it is necessary.
It's not DM.
Uh, what, Jason?
Don't know where I am.
We lost him.
You're in the wall. Boop. Here you are. Now you all see the room with 2 sarcophagi in it.
Oosh.
Uh-huh.
Stone box.
There is, Betty.
There's 2 of them down here. Is this a burial site for more than that one person? Or is one of these a decoy?
I don't know how this stuff works.
Eva's gonna look around and see if there's any, like, engraving on these or any writing anywhere to mark them.
Roll. Actually, don't roll. You do not find any markings on either of these sarcophagi.
Is there any differentiation between the two at all? Or do they look identical?
They look identical.
Boy. Oh, I
And I'll say, looking. Yeah, roll that investigation check for me.
Me, okay.
Something smells off.
Literally or figuratively?
Yeah, it's like a car battery smell.
Oh. Fellas, I don't trust this as far as I can throw it. And that's not at all. Something smells weird, literally.
I would say, Bosch, you would also pick this up.
Of course I don't have detect magic. Yeah, I'm not gonna waste this.
If I do hear you muttering about that, like, oh, I've got a thing for this, and I will use magical awareness.
Aside from the magical items that your friends have, you do not sense any other magic.
Nope, it just smells weird.
Nothing. Well, we were told that this is a weapon specifically for killing dragons, I think, right? Wouldn't that be magical?
As a note, the magical awareness ability that he has, it doesn't work if it's behind total cover.
Yes. To be fair, does it work if you use detect magic in the same thing?
Detected magic, actually, hold on, let me read detect magic.
I think it's blocked by like 1 foot of stone or something. So it might not have worked either, actually.
Let's see. Detect magic. The spell can penetrate most barriers, but is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt. Detect magic can penetrate barriers.
Okay.
Who makes a foot by foot sarcophagus? Way too heavy.
Fair point.
Right.
Well-
So detect magic might be able to penetrate this barrier. Your magical awareness that Bosch has will not.
Yeah.
We have time.
You have as much time as you want.
I mean,
Nobu will ritual cast detect magic.
Okay. Does anyone do anything in those 10 minutes, or do they wait patiently for Chilbu?
Whip Sword gets bored and then turns back into Big Sword. Big.
he just watches the tunnel entrances to make sure that nothing's coming through.
Alright. You finish your detect magic, Chilbu, and you... What?
Just waiting.
And you do not sense anything, any magical... Anything, there's nothing magical in the sarcophagi.
Okay. Not magic.
Nothing. No, that's the case. I vote that we move on from this room and come back if we can't find anything else. This is screaming
Great.
bad idea.
Max, what do we have to do to not step on traps?
Roll me an investigation check. A 27. You follow that path, and you find yourself back at the circular chamber. No traps found.
This way's backwards.
So we could have just gone that way the whole time?
Correct.
Ah! Can't believe there was a TPK trap down a completely avoidable hall.
You'll find that there's more than one in this module.
Oh god.
I I have purposely avoided most of them. Because they're bullshit. Yeah, that's right, I'm throwing shade at you wizards of the coast.
I don't think there's anything else down there.
No, we've already gone that way. I guess let's look in the northern direction. Eve is also keeping an eye on the ground after all these experiences.
Childu, as you stand there, you sense a magical presence. Down that
north?
down the hallway to the west?
To the west.
Yes, to the west, yes. You sense a magical presence that way.
Magic this way, guys.
It's just faintly off your peripheral.
Are there traps?
Investigation check.
Good.
You walk down that way, and you're about to enter another filled with sarcophagi when you stop as you hear the creak of rotted boards underneath your feet. You quickly back away to see that there is a pitfall trap directly in front of you when you stand here. There's a trap here.
Jobu flutters.
Does Chilbu say anything?
Jobu, I guess so. Honestly, I think Shobu would assume they were watching him.
Oh no. Would Virgil have been in eyesight of this?
Roll an insight check for Virgil.
Oh god. Oh, that's good insight.
Okay, 15. He definitely saw Chilbu almost step, and then not step and purposely flare over. He would suspect that there's a reason.
And it was this space that he fluttered over.
Correct.
Virgil will kneel down and examine that space.
Alright. Closer look, knowing where he flew over, it's easy to see that this is a pitfall trap.
Thanks for the warning, Chilbu. Look out, guys, there's a trap here.
One of these is magic. There's magic in here.
Okay, so this one is magic, and
GM layer. You might be on the wrong
And
layer. I don't see you.
I'm on the wrong layer. Right. This one have magic in them.
Alright. Master Virgil. One's magic.
Don't you start calling me that, too.
I will say this: in one of them, you detect a heavy presence of evocation magic, which is this one. The one you're in front of is a heavy presence of evocation, and the other one is a heavy presence of illusion magic.
Master Virgil, let's switch.
Switch. Eve is sniffing. Is there a weird scent in this room, too?
Roll a perception check. as this is a general sense of the room rather than specifically looking. Dusty, moldy, maybe some mildew, isn't it?
What's your take? This one seems to be illusion. The other one seems to be evocation. What do you think, Bosch?
Those are some words.
They almost mean something to you, Bosch, but yeah.
Chobu will check this sarcophagus for traps. I don't know if he can even do that.
Yeah, roll an
Sure,
investigation
he
check.
can. I'm gonna fail eventually. There
11?
it is.
You're confident that this
will-
is not trapped.
Oh, Chobu will open this trap.
As lasers start shooting down from the sky. You open it, and you see a corpse holding onto a pristine lute.
Miss
And
Eve!
and you can definitely tell the lute is the source of the illusion magic.
Yes?
Miss Eve! The guy has something for you.
Oh. Oh my. That is a nice instrument. You say it's pristine?
Yes. There isn't even dust on it.
Did Chilbu say aloud in earshot of everyone about the types of magic, or was that just to Bosch?
There are absolutely no traps as Chobu hides around the corner. Just kidding. Chobu is
Uh,
confident that there's absolutely no traps in there.
Do you take the lute, Eve?
Did he mention the type of magic aloud or no? Because if no,
I don't think he did. Did you?
Chobu plays the liar.
damn it. Eve will kind of. She's gonna. Yeah, Chobu said there's no trap. She'll take his word for it, and reach in and is the corpse holding the loot, or is it just on the corpse's chest?
It's on the corpse's chest. It looks like the corpse is kind of like got his hands clasped.
Eve will reach in and delicately attempt to remove it.
As you reach down to pick up the loot, nothing happens. And you have a loot. It's very pretty. And at your touch, it definitely seems magical.
Huh. Well, this is definitely not what we were looking for, but it's a very nice find anyway. Thanks for pointing it out to me, Chobu.
It's not the dragon killer?
Well,
Damn it.
they say that music can soothe the savage beast, but I don't know about this one.
Okay. Master Virgil, any luck?
Does Virgil open the other sarcophagus?
Hold on. I got it, guys.
You are confident that the sarcophagi is not trapped.
No traps. You got it, Master Virgil.
Then yes, Virgil.
As Chilu says this, as he walks around the pillar, out of sight.
Yep. Gonna open it.
All right, you open it, and you see another corpse. This time, you see it wearing a necklace with brilliant red opals on it.
That's for you, Master Virgil.
Opals, to be precise.
Maybe Master Virgil shares?
Alright, well, let's take out carefully.
All right. As you reach down to take off the necklace, the head just sort of rolls off, as it has been down here for quite some time, and nothing else happens.
I'm back. Where I miss?
With some grave robin.
We
You're
got some
fine.
magic stuff.
Okay.
Do we have time?
You have as much time as you want.
Ready?
I mean, we're not really on a schedule here. Although, what time was it when we came down here? What time of day was it?
Let me think.
It
I
was super
believe.
early, and I'm trying to sleep as soon as possible.
Actually, was it super early? I think.
That's why we woke up and came down here.
I think you guys took a long rest on the high road and then got here about at the end of your traveling day. So I'd actually say it's late after.
Oh.
I would actually say it's late afternoon.
So maybe we go back
Going-
out and make
going
camp
into the evening.
and come back in here tomorrow.
Sure. I'm sure nothing bad will happen if you take a long rest.
Nothing bad to us, but to everything else outside, that's a different story.
Tell me, does the dome stop ghosts?
Oh, God.
Just doing a bit of research for a friend.
Ah, yes, of course.
They're not invited.
Actually,
I don't know. Ghost Sword got in.
So, are you taking the time to identify these items, or?
Yeah, if nobody stops me, I'm gonna ritual cast it. I'm really
Which-
worried about the loot. I kind of want to know what the necklace is.
Alright. Does anyone do anything in those 10 minutes?
in the end.
Veritas gets bored with Big Sword and goes into Big Axe.
Alright. As you identify the necklace, it is a necklace of fireballs with 6 beads.
Oh lord.
How valuable is it?
How valuable? I mean, you basically found a bandolier of grenades, so.
You guys want to blow stuff up or sell it?
Yes.
So Bosch does not hold the necklace. Master Virgil, maybe you keep this.
Sure, I'll hold on to it.
Throws fireballs.
Oh, that sounds useful.
It's consumable, is what I understand.
It is a consumable. You have 6 fireballs, and then they're gone.
Does it require attunement, or can you just...
It does not require attunement. In fact, honestly, you could literally just take the beads off and hand them to your party.
Oh my god, really?
Reading the spell, reading the item description, it is you can use an action to detach a bead and throw it up to 60 feet away, implying that if you don't throw it, you can just hold it. Although, don't drop it. For the love of God, don't drop it.
Yeah, I'm like, what happens?
It legit is a grenade. If you detach it, it becomes live.
Okay, so the necklace acts as the pin.
Yes.
Okay.
And
Terrifying.
you can, if you want, throw the whole damn necklace, which makes them all detonate at once.
That'd be a good finishing move.
That's some War of the World shit right there.
Oh my god.
I vote we give it to Veritas.
Me. Do you hand it to Veritas?
No. I'm looking at Miss Eve.
Me. Do you want me to hold on to it or put it in the bag or something?
Yes.
Miss Eve chooses who holds it.
Oh Lord. Give me that responsibility.
Fine. Master Virgil, what do you think?
God damn you.
Evil.
I hate you all. Why don't you keep it for now, Chobu?
Yes, the responsible party.
Oh God.
I mean, he is resistant, so
Yeah, I guess worst case, if one of us has to survive 6 fireball blasts, it might as well be me.
you're the only one that even stands a fucking chance.
Is that 48 d6 is? Something like that? 42?
No,
I don't know.
what it
Way
does
too many.
is for every bead, it works kind of like a wand, or with charges would work, where the more beads you throw, it increases the level of the fireball by one.
Oh, thank the light. So it's only 48 d6s if I drop them one at a time at my feet.
Correct.
Feeling self-destructive, then yep. Should we continue searching, or do we think it might be a bad idea to be wandering around in here after dark?
Do you want me to look at your instrument? Or are you happy?
Well, I guess it couldn't hurt. But, you know, if we want to take the time in here, if we're gonna leave and make camp anyway, then we can do it while we're doing that. But if we're gonna keep searching, I don't know.
Who's comfortable?
Oh God. Chobu,
You feel a bony hand rest on your shoulder, Childu.
Oh no! Ah! Am I dying or can I fly away?
You can fly away. You just disturbed it when you flew in.
yeah, what was that about being comfortable?
Poked me. Alright.
What? We want to just look at the north and maybe that'll be the whole place?
Sure.
It seems like we've searched half of it already. We might. I'm so sorry.
Does Chobu understand what a fireball is?
I would say, as an imp, you would, actually.
Okay.
Has a fireball
Yeah.
been tossed at you?
Also, you have experience from your former job.
Okay. The boss is leading the way.
Apparently. I am trying to keep an eye out. I know there's bad things here.
All right.
Oh, no.
If Bosch is,
leading the way.
oh, who's leading? Whoever's leading, roll me an investigation check.
Veritas will roll investigation check.
Okay.
Oh God. Oh no.
Hey, look okay, Bosch.
So if Veritas is in front, does it mean like he's like Bosch is holding him, but he actually like feels the sword or the axe like lean forward and kind of put its weight into being in front?
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. And as you tap forward, a little heavy-handed, and Veritas a little too eager, you do find a trap. But it's a bit too late. As I need. Who do I do this to? Bosch, roll me a deck save.
Okay. And danger sense applies because I can see what's coming.
It's the deck save isn't for you avoiding a trap, so no, danger sense does not. It'll make sense in a moment. 12. You are just barely able to hang on to Veritas and not drop him as the floor beneath right here collapses.
Oh,
We found it.
good job.
I'm guessing that the T is a trap.
Yes.
So Bosch will point out to Chilbu that there's a trap there as he jumps over it.
Bosch points at this pit, also filled with sharp, pointy swords at the bottom.
We got more of those boxes.
Side, buddy. There we go.
That looks better.
Yeah,
Maybe.
the big.
Yeah, I like how
Is that
looks.
also like a box?
It looks like another sarcophagus, but larger and far more intricate.
All right.
And on the wall behind you see this massive skull of a, well, it looks like a dragon skull. What are you looking for, Childu?
Are any of those swords better than mine?
They are all rusted and broken.
Damn it.
Eve will examine the area around the giant or the more intricate looking sarcophagus to make sure that there aren't any traps right before that.
Roll investigation.
There you go.
You do not find any traps and instead find an inscription on the lid of the more intricately carved one. What are your languages?
I've got common, halfling, infernal, and primordial.
Okay, you do not know what it is.
Anyone know Draconic?
Virgil does.
Virgil would read, "Here lies Lady Tanamir Alongadar, the dragon tamer.
Well,
As you
looks like
cast it, identify Chibu, you do not have detect magic at the moment.
Yeah. It's the name you wrote earlier, huh? Enamir Alongadar.
That is the person that Sword Lady said was buried here.
Yes.
Well, looks like we found what we're looking for. Let's get this open.
Veritas, do you mind being bar for a minute?
You now have Crowbard.
All right. So I take it you pop the lid open?
That was what I was planning. Yeah.
All right. As you pop the lid, Chilbu, there's this slight shimmer in the air that appears right here in front of you.
On the trap?
Not on the trap. It goes from this wall to this wall. There's this slight
Chilbu
shimmer.
Taps the staff of defense on it.
You find it makes contact with something.
Oh, this is a boss room.
And as Bosch
What's that?
pries it open, inside the sarcophagus, you see fog that starts to pour out. As this thick fog starts to fill the room you're in.
Odd kill.
And it fills the room. Slowly, all of your visions turn white.
Everyone has white vision.
Is there time to back up a step?
Sure, you can back up.
Yep. Eve's out of there.
Eve, I would like you to roll me a perception check.
Disadvantage? Because fog? Or normal?
I'd say normal. It's just to make sure you don't knock yourself into a wall or something. 12. Well, you don't walk off the cliff.
Oh god!
As the fog clears, nah, not that one. What's this one? Nah, still too creepy. Or maybe it's just creepy enough. Yeah, let's go with it. You look around and you see that you are not in a cave anymore. But instead at the top of a mountain. You see as the cliff reaches forward out into this cloud-filled sky, a small altar with two things. The most obvious one is you see a woman standing there, looking at all of you. And behind her, you see this prismatic hole stuck into the altar. It's kind of conical in shape, and it looks to have a handle at the top. All of you with martial knowledge would recognize it as a lance. Also, all of you mark off a long rest.
Hey, see, it's a good thing, guys.
think
Alright.
it's a sign that we're going to need a long rest.
Excuse me, very nice lady. Could you tell us how we ended up on this mountain? We're a bit lost.
Well, you ended up here because you were snooping about my tomb. Is this what thieves look like in your time now?
Ah,
I mean, sometimes there's no need to stereotype.
Snarky, huh?
please, my lady. We are here because the town that we are sworn to protect is in grave danger from a terrible threat of dragonkind. And, well, we were hoping to find some aid from the one who has banished great creatures in the past.
And what, that makes you think you have permission to rob my grave?
Eve's face becomes grim. We are
I think it was the sword lady who
You
gave us
don't need it
permission.
anymore.
I can see you've already helped yourself to my friends, looking at the necklace and the loot in your hands, Eve.
What's so special about that lance anyway? And it's like he's talking to Eve.
to Eve. That's something that might turn the tides in our favor if your sister was correct.
You're wondering about this lance, huh? Well, maybe I should show you what it can do. As she reaches out, pulls it, you see see it drawn to its full. Gosh, isn't lances like 6 feet long? Yeah,
Yeah,
a
that sounds about
6-foot long lance with this sheen going down it. Almost looks like dragon scales, and has almost every color of the rainbow running down it, almost dripping off of it. Let's see if you can handle me in Irmrith. And she leaps off the cliff.
I can't
I'll-
do it, guys.
I would like everyone to roll initiative.
Should've taken stuff.
You think that's how she died the first time?
Hi.
18 initiative. I didn't. Let me put my.
Virgil's.
Did I not select children first? What is happening?
I'll be right back.
I might have accidentally deleted it.
I rolled a lot better the first time. Huh. Isn't that working next?
I mean, you can
Oh,
use the
so
first
not on
one.
my thing. Not on my thing, that's why. I was on the ruler. It should work. Yep.
Okay. I hope this isn't too loud, so I'm turning it down. Making sure it's on loop. Okay. As I suspected, she's going to go first.
Small note, I was unable to mark a long rest for Virgil.
Oh, I will do that real quick. Although he was at full health, so it's not as... Well, he didn't actually use anything, did he? Except for
Spell slots for some reason.
nothing. Oh, anyway, he got a long rest. Okay. You see a dragon, blue and enormous, fly up with the lady on its back.
Of course, it's fucking blue. Of course. Oh, I'm useless today, guys. Good luck.
Did you change to the Thunder Gauntlets?
No, but the Thunder Launcher isn't much better.
Oh, right. I didn't think about that when I made this. Oops. Alright. So it flies to there. What is the reach on its breath weapon? Alright. The lady atop of it. Hold on. Actually, let me put her on the... Let me try and bring her to the front. There we go.
Oh, I love some nameless kings.
Uh-huh. And she is going to throw a dart at the closest person. Does a 20 hit you, Eve?
You know, I think that'll do the trick.
And does a 13 hit?
That is my AC.
That's unfortunate.
Oh, wait, do I have... No, I don't.
You take 17 piercing damage as two darts impact you.
Bloody.
And the dragon reels back. But it's Chilbu's turn. You do have a gun, Chilbu. Chilbu, you are muted.
Jobu can only shoot the gun once.
Didn't we say that you could bonus action load it?
We did. So this turn I can shoot twice, and next turn I can only shoot once. Makes sense. Alright,
Yeah.
Chilbu's gonna fly forward. And then try to bust a cap in her ass. Let's see if that works.
Do you aim for her or the
Crap.
dragon?
Maybe for her.
Okay.
But in order to do so, I must put down my shield. Which sucks. But, where?
The first shot goes completely wide as the sudden appearance of dragon has shooketh you.
Well,
Which also jams the gun because it has a
Yeah.
misfire.
Yep.
Well,
All
instead
right.
of using your bonus action to load it, you could use it to see if you can fix it.
are you giving me that ability?
Yes.
Okay. It's just Tinker's Tool, so
Yeah, Tinker Tool check.
what would that be? Dex plus
It'd be
or
int.
intelligence. Intelligence plus proficiency.
Yeah.
Why is my Arcana higher than my sleight? Whatever. I'm gonna use Sleight of Hand. Oh, nope. That's the wrong thing. I'm gonna use Investigation.
Investigation works. 11 is the number you needed.
Hey, gun's not broken.
I guess you could use your lightning launcher on her if you really wanted.
They're like, you're making fun of me here.
Oh my
What the fuck?
Jomu, no!
Well.
It hits the dragon and makes it stronger. I get it.
Yep. Veritas.
Okay, so how far... So are they in the sky right now?
They are floating about 20 feet above the ground.
That might be an issue. So... As a bonus action, Veritas is going to cast Magic Weapon on himself. As you
Alright.
see that the blade starts to shimmer a bit with purple.
Alright.
So he has changed from a lost the word crowbar,
A crowbar.
to something else.
So, and he uses his action to change into a great axe.
Add a
You're
plus...
2 great axe.
Yeah, add a +2 great axe.
Oh jeez. Okay.
Go get him, Boosh!
Alright. Wash.
Sorry, I'm adding a +2 great axe apparently. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to run forward. I can go 40 feet now, so that's nice. Although I'm still underneath her, so I don't know what I'm doing.
You have a 12.5% chance to be useful here, boss. Roll the die.
Yep. Like, hey, lady, we need to talk about this.
Oh, interesting.
And, I'm going to use a rage.
Gives you that extra
What happened?
movement.
An extra movement.
The 1 on the wild magic. She's not within 30 feet of me at this point, right?
At this point, she is. She is only 20
Okay.
feet above the ground.
She and the dragon are both within 30 feet?
Yes.
Okay, then have them make a con saving throw.
Con saving
Shadowy
throw.
tendrils lash out.
She rolls a 17. And it rolls... Not a 17. A 12.
Ah, the dragon actually fails.
Yep.
Ooh.
Let me roll some necrotic damage.
Yeah, give me that.
Ooh. 10 necrotic damage to the
10 necrotic damage. You see this whip out and lash at this dragon. You heard it, for sure. And I think you might have got its attention.
Yeah, that's probably a bad thing. I also going to roll the temporary hit points that I get.
Nice.
Hooray for D12s.
D12s. Alright, that was your bonus action.
Yeah. But she already attacked, so she is hostile. I'm gonna chuck a javelin at. I think if I'm at this angle, I could probably only hit the dragon. So I'm gonna chuck a javelin at the dragon.
Chuck a javelin at a dragon. A 24 will hit.
Okay. That's 5 plus the 2 rage damage.
Alright.
Oh, and I have 2 attacks.
You have 2
That's
attacks. You have 2 attacks, level 5.
Yes. Do I have 2 javelins? Question.
You should start with 5, I think.
Yeah.
And don't
Normal.
forget that extra 2 rage damage.
I have calculated that.
Alright. Just keep checking.
That javelin goes soaring off the mountain.
My javelin. That's a turn right there.
Alright.
Veritas next time.
And also, it seems like the initiative tracker got a little mixed up. Eve had a 9, but it wanted Eve to have a 5 for Virgil instead. So, Eve, you go.
Oh boy, okay. Oh no. Okay, so they're 20 feet off the ground, you said.
Yes.
You know, that was a significant range. Nice. Does really, I guess. Yeah, why not? That's still too high. If I I don't want to be here. I got that close. Would I be able to hit it with a 30-foot range?
I would say yes, you are within 30 feet.
Okay. Eve is going to cast Bane on both the dragon and the lady.
Charisma saves. She rolls a 17. The dragon does not roll a 17. Rolls a 2.
Ooh.
The dragon is banged.
Excellent. I hope that was good. No, I used 25 feet of movement, so it's just gonna back up a single. And I go diagonally. Is this
Be careful, you can step there.
let's go this way. Yeah. The bonus action. Farting. Gonna. Ooh, that would be insult to injury. Nah, I'm gonna reach down to my side and strum the lyre. Not the, stolen loot that I'm holding. And sing a quick tune to inspire Bosch.
Alright. Osh. Feels inspired as I have lost the button.
Ah,
Where did my button? I don't. Osh, you feel inspired.
hooray.
Virgil.
Alright. Yeah. Okay. Oh wait, actually. Oh, screw that. Can I take that some of that move back?
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna go this way since I have a 120-foot range spell and cast Guiding Bolt at the dragon.
At the dragon, alright. Take your shot.
At... let's just do first level.
A 15 will miss.
Oh, that was such good damage.
I know.
That's fine.
He does have luck points.
Oh, do it. Do I wanna? No, I'm gonna leave that alone.
Alright.
Rather not screw over his character.
It is her turn. She will come down and land here. And will attempt to stab Bosch with the lance. As you see it crackle with this electric energy. She rolls a natural 1 on the first swing.
Ooh.
As you see it swing by you, you smell the ozone as it passes by you. Does a 19 hit?
Oh yeah.
As her second swing comes down, impacting you, you take... Now I get to roll the d12s. 13 piercing. And... 9 lightning.
Okay.
Does the piercing get reduced?
The piercing does get reduced.
Yeah.
I was telling you the full...
15 total.
Yeah. And you watch as the dragon rears its head back. And... Let's see. Wants to hit Virgil because saw that shot.
Oh, I put him in line.
As it exhales this cloud, and Bosch, your hair stands up on end as I need Bosch, Chilbu, and Virgil to roll me dexterity
Right?
dexterity saving throws.
Am I not part of this? By the
Oh,
way?
you are part of this, yes.
I have to make sure.
As a failure, as a failure, that's a failure. Okay.
Whenever you can add Bardic Inspiration die to saves, I believe.
You can. Would you like to add your inspiration die to this, Bosch?
I probably should. Yeah.
Alright, roll it. It's a D. Oh. Yeah, you save.
Nice.
So, Bosch, you save. You are taking half of this.
Right.
Absorb elements, by the way.
You're also taking half then?
You know what? Fuck it. Me too.
Poor Virgil, the only one taking full.
Oh
Wait, did he roll in his save?
5,
no! Oh, shoot, I'm
Five.
sorry.
9,
Oh. The dex.
We just designated him the full.
11.
Poor Virgil had to die.
17.
Everyone takes half damage. Let's see.
Hey!
As you all take 15 lightning that was already reduced. It was 30.
They've been bad.
Sounds a lot better.
I can't alter his hit points either.
I will do that for you.
Alright.
Yeah, back to where I was before the long rest. Great.
Maj. All right. She is on the ground now. So there's that. Chilbu.
Chilbu drops a single tear as he looks down at the necklace.
Oh,
Guys, we gotta kill that dragon. Oh, Chilbu is going to fly this way a little bit and throw. It's a 30-foot?
It's a 20-foot.
It's a 20-foot. He's going to throw the necklace here.
Alright. The whole thing?
Guys.
Okay, so that would be a... Let's see. So that is the equivalent. That is the equivalent of an 8th level fireball
My baby!
They will both roll dex saves. She rolled a natural 20.
It was worth so much. It's gonna
And-
be so little.
It rolled a 16. What is the DC on a necklace of fireballs? 15.
God damn it. Veritas, use your fucking luck and make him re-roll that shit.
It does not work like that.
Oh.
Veritas doesn't have luck.
So they both passed, but it is an 8th level fireball.
I don't care, just do it.
How many d6s is that?
It starts off at 8 at 3rd level, so 13.
I'm checking my level 20 wizard.
Better roll high as hell, you stupid necklace.
Oh, you're rolling for it. You threw it.
Is it 13?
I am. Let's see. Fireball. 8th level. Five. Yes, it is 13.
Oh man.
Roll me 13d6.
Why? Why so low?
So, that is 19 fire damage to the both of them.
Children cries.
But you watch as Lady Tanamir raises up their hand and also casts Absorb Elements. And you see now, instead of lightning, the lance now erupts with flames.
Children jumps off the cliff. I'm gonna use the rest of my flutter, go back and pick up my shield. Then end my turn like there.
Alright, Veritas.
Okay.
You are
so-
crackling with lightning.
All right, and question, DM: How far is the lady from me?
From you, she is 10 feet.
All right.
Kind of. It's
I
weird.
am-
Mountain rules and all that.
Yeah. I am going to cast Lightning Lure.
Ooh.
Give me a Strength saving throw.
A strength saving throw.
I have a feeling she'll pass.
She got a 26.
Yep.
Jeez.
And so it does not pull her down or do anything.
Yep. You miss and
And-
accidentally hook the horn on the dragon and realize that'd be a very bad idea to pull.
Yeah. And with that, that is the end of Veritas's turn.
Alright. Eve. There's a big dragon in front of you.
Yeah, there sure is. I don't like it. He was going to glance around at her team. Who looks real bad? Does anyone look real bad?
No one is bloodied yet. Except for you.
Okay, well, that being the case, he's gonna just back up a little bit.
Alright.
We're gonna actually no, you know what, before
Uh-oh.
I back up, screw it, YOLO. Gonna cast Dissonant Whispers at the dragon.
At the dragon.
Not gonna go well, but I'm casting it at 2nd level anyway.
Alright. The dragon will make a wisdom saving throw. Natural 20.
Uh,
That's fine. Oh,
Sorry.
wait, it still takes half damage, I think, right?
Yes, still takes half damage.
It has no damage anyway.
Could be worse.
Yay, cookie.
Hey, you could have thrown a priceless relic for fucking 12 damage.
It did 19 damage,
Oh.
as the dragon takes 3 psychic damage. It sort of glances over at you, but is far more focused on the thing that impaled it.
And, okay, bye! As she, can she see that it's still laser focused on Bosch?
It does seem to be focused on Bosch, yes.
She's gonna, sing out another song to Bosch.
Inspired.
cool.
Don't worry, I got you next.
Thanks. And you would like to move away, I assume.
Yup.
Probably a good idea. Bosch,
Right there.
it is your turn.
Okay.
Your great axe,
Uh,
magical and charged with electricity.
It
Yeah.
would probably do nothing, but hey, it looks cool.
Yeah, it looks real cool. Very metal.
Yeah. Well, speaking of smart moves, I don't know who's the bigger threat here, if it's the dragon or her.
It's her, but we're focused on the dragon, right?
Oh,
Kill them
I
both!
was thinking of, yeah. I'll just do that. That's a great idea. Yeah, my brilliant idea is, can I try to climb up on the dragon to attack her?
If you want to roll in athletics,
That's that Chilbu energy right there, I fuck with it.
Which I should. I'm raging. I should have advantage on that one.
you would have advantage. It will try to resist you.
Of course.
You rolled a 15. It rolled a 10.
Oh wow.
As you clamber onto the dragon, it starts whipping around, but you're able to hold on. And you can reach her very easily if you want.
Yeah, and I'm gonna yell at her. Sorry for stealing your stuff, but we gotta talk about this after you stop trying to kill us. And yeah, great axe. Apparently,
+2, great axe.
yes, not reckless because fuck that.
A 20 will hit the dragon as it uses its wings to shield her.
Okay.
But you
And
still weigh heavy into it.
Veritas' reaction as a additional 15 slashing damage gets into there.
You cleave down into this thing. And blood splatters everywhere. It looks rough. The dragon does.
Yeah. Does the absorb elements that Veritas had? That just does nothing, I assume.
That would do nothing because it's blue dragon.
Yeah. I have to ask. Yeah. Oh shit.
Now, after you've done this, the wings do spread open in pain. It appears to have used its reaction to take that blow. So if you want to go for her again, you can. But the
Okay,
dragon
yes.
is bleeding very badly.
Okay, I'm gonna take the opportunity to try to strike the dragon.
Alright. Take a swing at the dragon. A 24 will hit. For 9 damage, is that right?
Yes.
Yeah, at 8 HP left.
Oh.
As it collapses to the ground, both you and her kind of slide off. As we go into phase 2.
wasn't even my final
That's-
form.
Anything else, Bosch?
That's,
Do you have movements?
yeah, I will close the distance with her.
All right.
Boss, shift! Shift, boss! Shift! No, you stand there, boss.
Always glad to help.
Virgil.
I could not have. Yeah, I didn't close my. So Virgil is going to cast. I mean, yeah. Virgil's just gonna try another guiding bolt, I think.
All right, take your shot.
Second level.
Bang bang, fire it. Fire that devil trigger. A 15. She, with a speed that is quite surprising, is able to raise up her gauntlet and deflect the blow. Unless you're feeling lucky.
Okay. I hate everything.
You're running so good on the damage too.
God, that is such a good damage roll. But it misses.
Okay, that's fine.
Alright.
Fluffing.
It is her turn. And she... Let's see. She looks at you, Bosch. Not too bad. And she vanishes from sight. Can I have Virgil, Bosch, Veritas, and Chilbu make me a dexterity saving throw?
Do I do it at disadvantage because of luck, or I don't know what it affects?
It does not affect anything.
Okay.
Did Chobu actually pass a fucking deck save? Once in his life?
You did
Please tell me
pass a
Chilbu
dex
passed
save.
Oh
and-
my word.
As you watch appearing behind you, as she exhales this breath of electric cloud, and all of your hair stands on end as it electrifies.
Oh no.
Whoops.
Oh, that's not bad.
No. I give me 1 second. I'm using a dice roller. There's too many dice. It takes too long. There we go.
Ooh.
Oh,
Absorb
How the hell
element.
did she roll the same as I did on fucking 13? I'm so mad. I rolled 13 d6. It's the same thing. Chobu is also using absorb elements.
All right.
anyone?
How much? 16?
Yes. Also, what is everyone's passive perceptions?
15.
Also 15.
15 for Virgil, 14 for Eve.
Okay.
But assuming that Virgil didn't pass that deck save, Virgil is down.
Yeah. Also, Bosch briefly falls unconscious and then comes back with 1 hit point.
Oh boy.
That does conclude her turn, though. Jilbu.
Why do all my spells do thunder and lightning damage?
How do you know she's resistant or not?
I don't. Jilbu is going to cast Magic Missile at a 2nd level.
Okay. Let's see it.
And then I'm just gonna... Okay, so that's 16 damage.
16 guaranteed damage. She has no defense.
And then Chilbu is going to fly around her and take her back.
Any bonus actions?
I mean, he's not carrying his gun or he would reload it, but... Chilbu does not have bonus actions in this particular form.
Alright.
So, ending my turn.
Veritas.
All right, Veritas, looking pretty bad as a scorched axe. He is going to cast a 3rd level Scorching Ray at her.
Alright. That will miss. That will miss. That will hit. And that will miss.
Great. 9 fire damage. No, yeah, 9 fire damage.
9 fire damage. The rays fly out and single one impacts her in... What a fight, you guys. Anything else, Veritas?
Nope.
Alright. Eve.
Eve will dart over in front of Virgil. And when she gets there, she will scream at this woman. If you slayed that beast, did you do it to protect people? Or did you do it to hoard your treasures and glory in this tomb? Because we're here for resources for the former! And cast Cure Wounds on Virgil.
A very good casting of Cure Wounds. As Virgil is once again conscious.
Bonus action. Gosh. Bardic inspiration for Chilbu.
You are inspired, Chilbu.
Thank you, Miss Eve. Are you gonna stay there?
Okay, yup.
Alright. Bosch. Your hair is an afro at this point.
Mm-hmm. The poor hat. It's so fancy, and yet it's probably been abused at this point.
A little bit. But it's magical, so
Yeah.
it's resistant to all that.
Okay. Yeah, there's not a lot I can do else here. I'm gonna rush up with my 1 hit point.
No, boss, don't
And-
do that.
Too late, I made the decision. And yeah, going to take a swing.
Damn it, boss.
Yep, I'm here to ruin your plans. I'm going to attack recklessly.
All right.
Oh.
25 hits.
Yeah. Veritas, you want to do the, do you get bonus damage?
4 additional damage. No, actually, no, 5 additional damage there.
That's also including the absorb elements. That's still up.
That
That's
impacted
not-
the dragon.
So the
Did?
lightning did not.
Yes, he was charged when you hit the dragon.
You used it again, no?
I did it again on.
Oh, yikes! So then, yes, roll a
Yeah.
d6 for absorb elements.
All right, 7. So or 2 for the thunder.
You see it zap into her. She seemed resistant to it.
Okay, fair enough. Taking another big ol' swing with the great axe.
All right, let's see it.
Veritas.
A 22 will hit for 15.
Mhm. How does she look?
She
As a result of being bloodied.
is not quite bloodied, but damn close.
What the
Oh,
fuck? We're dead.
Come
guys.
on, lady.
We're dead.
That's all I got right there.
All right, Virgil.
This might be I'm sorry, guys. I'm not good at playing Virgil. You know. Yeah, just screw it. Gonna attempt to cast Hold Person.
All right, she needs to make a wisdom saving throw. She rolled a 10.
Oh.
Oh, she's paralyzed for duration.
Yeah, she is.
Oh, oh man.
That's amazing.
As it comes to her turn, and her turn goes by, she rolls another wisdom save. What's your spell save DC? Or Virgil's, I should say? 15? Ah, she fails.
Oh.
Oh, interesting. Jilbu. You see she is frozen up.
God damn it, guys. There's not much Silbu can do.
You can shoot her.
From here?
You have advantage from there.
Well, I would have... Oh, because she's incapacitated.
She's paralyzed.
Yeah. But she's resistant. Oh, I guess I could shoot her with my gun.
Yeah.
That's what you meant.
Yeah. You know, so
I
crack
don't
her
think I have much
over
shit
with.
for that.
You could crack her with a staff as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we're gonna go play it safe, guys. I'm sorry.
You hit. Go. You hit twice. They are both criticals. Because she is paralyzed. So go ahead. Are you one-handing this?
Yeah, so add another 12 to that, I guess. Or you don't do perfect. Nick does perfect.
Do I do
Oh, does
perfect?
he?
You do
He
perfect.
does perfect.
No, I
You're
do.
the only. You're
Yeah,
the
I-
only one who does perfect.
Yeah, I do perfect.
Yeah,
That's
so add
right.
another 12
That's
to that.
me.
Add another 12 to that. It's you.
All right. As you crack her over with the staff, you see her nose start bleeding.
It's fine. Virgil gets unlimited.
Actually, yeah, it'll probably be fine. Just try not to go over your uses.
Got it.
But you probably won't. Alright. Veritas, it is your turn.
All right. And Veritas is going to use his action to charge up a booming blade for when our big boy Bosch strikes.
Okay.
Great. So we're planning on moving, huh? Are you high enough level for that to help?
I'm a high enough level for it to actually do damage.
Yep. Because you're level 5. Eve. Virgil's gambit seems to have worked.
Eve will dart up. Take out her. Does she have her rapier?
Yes, you have your rapier.
Oh, thank God. And stab at her with a thunderous expression.
Eve!
Nope.
You have advantage.
Oh, I do?
Yes, she's paralyzed.
Oh, that's right.
Sidestep
Did
for a
that.
+2, Eve.
And you could do that as well. Sidestep for a +2.
Oh, shit. I wish I'd known that sooner.
But that will not help you, as you, even with the +2, if you did, it just clinks off of the intrinsically designed draconic breastplate she is wearing.
And, yeah,
And for the fleshy parts!
I'm still getting used to this! She will... Did Bosch use the second inspiration?
I did not use it yet.
Okay. Oh wait, I'm actually out because I used 2 on Bosch and 1 on Chilbu. Never mind. Yep, that's all.
Chilbu, give it back.
No. Oh, then
You have
I'm gonna-
movement.
back up a little bit.
Alright. Bosch. You see
Yeah.
her before you. This will be disgusting.
Yeah. Has to be done.
21 hits.
Plus
Okay.
plus my damage, which are we
It's-
adding on to that as well?
It's all critical, baby.
All right, so that's
So that's another 24 added onto that, and as well as other stuff, because rage.
you have 22s, 20. Yeah,
That's
and then
That's
for
that.
booming blade, add another 8 plus 1d8, so that's 13.
That.
Was she resistant to thunder as well as lightning, or just lightning?
How do you want to do it?
Hey.
Ooh. God, I'm just like, sorry, lady, this has to stop. And try to cleave down. It looks like. Yeah, there's maybe a seam in between her shoulder and the breastplate, so I'm going to aim for that.
Alright. You cleave down into her, and unable to stop you is slain. And she fades into a mist of smoke. Fog, I should say. As does the dragon.
Hey, Ghost Sword, can you eat this thing?
I never tried eating fog.
Not the fog, the lance!
Is the lance still there?
It is not.
It's not here?
You hear clapping behind you.
Oh,
Ah, finally. God, I've been so frickin' bored. That was... You guys are fun. Alright, you're worthy.
You owe Chobu a necklace.
What necklace? What, do you...
Chobu cries.
What, did... Oh, you didn't... You don't get it?
Chobu looks down. Does he still wear the necklace?
No, it is gone. Do you guys really think you're on a mountain?
Yes.
Or maybe you're just dreaming.
Chobu's dream sucks.
Sorry, I had to be sure that you guys were good enough to handle my weapon.
Veritas is still better.
So, which one of you wants it?
Deceive?
me? That thing is twice as tall as I am.
I mean, it's pretty, but what does it do?
It's a lance. It hurts like hell, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Doesn't do just lightning. It can, do fire, coal, acid, the whole chromatic dragon stuff.
Does it call a dragon?
If you wanted to. Although it only calls small dragons. It does work really well against dragons.
Oh.
They're quite terrified of it.
Bosh, are you going to leave me for that lance?
I mean,
Do it,
I
boss.
wasn't. I'm really confused now.
Chobu
Yeah.
pokes her breastplate.
What?
Are you real?
Yes and no. Are we really here? Not really. Am I talking to you? Yes. Did we just fight? Of course we did.
Could you have killed us?
Well, I wanted to.
Huh.
If you were really thieves, but don't worry.
Are those floating thingies that attacked us? Those your buddies?
Yeah, they didn't age as well as I did.
Ah. Well, I don't know. I seem to work pretty well with Veritas here, but maybe we can talk about who can use the lance best.
And you'll probably also want my armor, and sort of clangs on her own breastplate. This will also help you against some dragons.
That's very generous.
Can anyone wear it?
I mean, which one of you can wear breastplate?
Master Virgil? Master!
Faster.
Virgil can wear medium armor.
Which a breastplate
There it
is medium
is.
armor.
Yeah. Technically, I could wear it too.
Veritas
you would
cannot
just
wear
lose your-
anything.
All right, lady, strip.
You are a funny little guy. But no, you'll have to take it out of the sarcophagus. Is there... Do you have any other questions? Any advice or something you'd want?
When we take your stuff, do you want us to just leave you in there?
That would be preferable, yes.
Sure thing.
Is there anything else worth taking?
No, I'm pretty sure there's just the fireball necklace and the loot. Although, it will be a shame I don't get to see what kind of evocative images you get to pull from that.
Evocative images. To be frank, I've still no idea what this does
Wait.
yet.
Oh, it like
Try it,
made like
Nazeef.
it made like illusions or
Just try it.
something.
Illusions.
Play it, Nazeef.
I think we have other things to worry about at the moment.
Unless you've taken the time to really get to know it, I doubt you can do that yet.
I'd wager not. But, thank you.
It's a dream, ain't it?
Well, a dream with rules.
This place sucks.
Miss, we were very serious when we mentioned that we'd come here to defend a town from a great threat. I don't suppose you have any advice for facing down a starving white dragon, do ya?
Well, definitely load up on more javelins, looking at Bosch.
Yeah.
And what kind of dragon is it?
White.
Alright, so avoid cold. You know, in case that wasn't obvious.
Is
Don't...
there a setting on the lance that the white dragon particularly hates?
Not anything in particular. Don't bunch up, like you did with, Yeah.
That's a fair point.
Yeah, he's not as big as, most dragons. Hurts a lot less, too.
Oh,
Anything else? No?
I think that's
Sorry,
about
I'm real tired.
Alright. Well then, I'll send you back. As the fog starts to swirl around you again, visions going white. But we won't go back to you quite yet.
Huh.
We have to check in on what Veritas was doing while you guys were fighting her.
what?
Huh?
Veritas, you see the fog sweep around your allies, and one by one they all collapse. You are unaffected by it.
Ah.
And you hear footsteps coming around the corner. as you see a pale tiefling, ashen skin, scars running down his neck, around the corner. Is it this button? Or this button? There we go. You see this
Posh.
person.
Wake up, Posh. Posh.
They're going to be sleeping for a while. And Veritas, you recognize that voice. You could never forget that voice.
Up. Up. Up.
So tell me, how are you doing, son?
Papa?
Yes, that's right, it's me. Dear old dad.
Ah. Well, I was very alone for a while, and I was trying to make more of us. Thought I was the only one left after the whole war.
Oh, that old thing. No, that all went according to plan, very smoothly, I might add. Although I wasn't expecting to see you here. Tell me, how did you survive? I was quite curious about it when I heard from your sister.
Well, I was on the ship, and they ran out of bags to throw the rest of my brethren in. I turned out to be a nice trophy collection.
Really?
Yeah. Eventually made my way to the material plane, and I've been being passed over from hands here and there.
Interesting. Are you sure? Are you sure you're just wanting to forget the pain?
I don't understand what you mean, Papa.
Let me help you understand, and I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw. 14. As you remember that night, you remember something that you did not want to. You remember them dropping you into the bag. And the excruciating pain that followed suit. Interesting. Afterwards, you landed in a field. Alone and scared, you hid for several days. Every time you tried to go out to get something to eat, there'd be something bigger trying to kill you. Until eventually, you found a small human. Desperate for something, some sort of substance. You pounced upon him. He didn't stand a chance. But you consumed him and ate his focus and his staff and his power. And from there, you gained your own set of powers.
Ah,
That gem forming in you. Hmm. Well, that confirms my theory. Interesting. It seems pain was in fact the thing you all needed to unlock your potential. Extreme trauma brought out the insatiable hunger. And when you fed it, it gave you power. I'd call that a success. All right. I think that has satisfied my curiosity for now. Tell me, do you want to stay?
ah, ah. I still have work to do. I'm going to.
All right. Yeah. You do have work to do. I'll... Well, I'll see you later. He leans over Eve's body and opens up the bag. I would like you to roll me a perception check. 18. You see him drop a dagger into the bag. Close the bag, and then begin to walk out. Oh, one more thing. Your sister is covering for you right now. She'll fill you in on what happened. Don't say a word.
Veritas went silent.
All right. All of you begin to stir. And I will say that all of you can roll hit die for a short rest.
Even Veritas?
Even Veritas. They were gone for about an hour. And the
The
fog
necklace
settles.
still there.
The necklace is still there.
Did we still take the damage from the dream world?
So here's the problem. You would have the damage you originally had. So I should have wrote that down, but I wanted to keep the session moving, so I didn't, and I was a fool. Virgil should be at full health, as he did not take any damage in the initial fights.
Oh no.
Thank
As well as have all of his spell slots, since he didn't cast it. Or did he cast any level spells? I don't think.
He cast a bunch of guiding bolts.
Well, during the dragon fight, I'm talking about before you guys went to that fight.
Oh.
I think
Yeah,
he
he
did when
didn't.
he first came down into the tomb in the last session. I think he cast a couple of bursts.
I had him cast a Toll the Dead, I think.
Oh. I don't know that.
Well, 2 absorb elements, 1 magic missile, all in the dream.
Yes.
Those come back.
Yeah, all those spell slots come back as well. Any spell slots that you used in the fight, as well as any abilities that you used. I just don't know what your hit points were because it wasn't. I really should have marked that down.
Yep, Chobu was at 28. I remember just because it came to the same number after taking the absorb element blast.
Or maybe.
I was like, ironic.
I almost want to simplify this some. Now just continue with this.
Okay. How much do I need? 15.
So, Veritas, your sister fills you in on everything that happened.
All right.
What the fuck, Jobu?
Most unfortunate. So, what do you do now?
Well, we still haven't taken Dragon Lady's stuff,
Correct.
so
Do you glance into
probably
the
take a-
sarcophagus?
yes.
Look in. Don't see a corpse, but you do see a lance and a breastplate.
Wonder if she's going to be upset that her isn't in there.
She seemed like she was modest. She probably just moved.
Well, guess we better get these. I will
Virgil.
take what's in there.
All right.
Sorry, go ahead, Eve.
No, you go ahead.
All right. As she has informed you on what they were prior, go ahead and add the Dragon Tamer Lance and the Dragon Guard to your inventory.
Okay.
Alright, Virgil, strip.
Did you find those items okay?
Working on it.
If you just type in dragon, it should be it should come up.
Yeah, I got them.
Okay. Dragons.
Huh.
Well, that was certainly an experience, but mission accomplished. Looks like.
Oh, yeah.
Shall we get out of here?
Jobu tries to knock on door. Is it gone?
It's gone.
Double checking. Hey, Bosch? Speaking about people people are stripping and all that. I was wondering, have you always had that thing on your back?
What thing?
The symbol thing.
Bosch will try really hard to look at his own back and fail.
Never mind. We'll talk about it later. Chilbu flutters.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool things with this Dragon Tamer lance.
Yes, there is.
Mhm.
Veritas is still better though.
Give you a Dragon Slayer sword. Pff, what do you take me for?
What is Veritas's AC?
10.
I'm sorry, not. I keep getting the V's confused. Although you could try to wear the
Virgil?
dragon card. Virgil, yeah.
Virgil's AC is 18. He
Oh.
is currently wearing scale mail
But,
He's also carrying a shield, right?
and a shield and a ring of protection. A breastplate gives you. It's the same as that, but Dragon Guard has a +1, so it would boost his AC by 1. But honestly, the big thing about that particular armor is that you have advantage on saves against dragon breath weapons.
yeah. That's probably a better thing for him to have. So, like, you should probably
Well-
use this.
Will it not
Unless
help
Shobu
you
wants
much?
it, I don't know. It'll help me,
Keep
sure.
that peasant garb away from me.
You would lose your movement bonus, I think, wouldn't you? Or is it something else? There's something you get when you're not armored. I can't remember what it is.
I mean, it's unarmored defense.
But you do also have unarmored movement. That speeds you up.
No,
No?
Yes,
Just
yes.
one thing?
it's fast movement. Your speed increases by 10 feet when you aren't wearing heavy armor.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Yeah, this would be quite good for Bosch.
That would boost your AC by a fair amount.
By 3.
Also,
Okay.
you'll look cool.
Even
Yeah.
better.
Chilbu looks better.
Who should take the
Who
lance?
Miss Eve.
For Pete's sake, Chilbu! Can you even picture me using that thing? She stands up at her full height of like 3 feet and 1 inch.
The lance is twice your size.
It is.
But it'll be similarly sized for Chilbu. Is the thing.
Chilbu's hands are full.
Yeah. Seems like Virgil probably.
Is it 1 or 2-handed?
Well, shit, it's 2 people for us, but it's one-handed for...
Let's see.
One-handed off of a horse?
It's
And
two.
two-handed on the ground?
It's two-handed on the ground, one-handed while you're mounted.
Mm-hmm.
Which
So
can,
Since you have it couched.
well, that can be resolved with that lance, as it has a secondary ability. It does
Oh.
once per day.
Calls a baby dragon for you to ride.
Yep, once per day you can cast the Find Steed spell and call upon a wormling.
Oh, yeah. We're killing baby dragons left and right. Let's go.
Oh, seriously, that's pretty cool.
It is pretty cool, isn't it?
Max, does it call a real wormling, or is it like stupid Feywild wormling?
You'll have to summon it to find out. As this is a summoner spell and I do things slightly different.
Bosh?
I'm handing you the lance.
Chilbu, it is not cumbersome.
Oh.
What the?
Yeah,
Why
yeah.
not?
Magic.
Be the dragon rider
But it
that
is
you
twice
always
my
wanted
size.
to be.
It is absolutely twice your size, but swinging it around, you do not feel off balance.
Yes, Chobu swings it around right here.
It's awesome.
Oh man. Can Chobu flutter with it?
Yes. You still have the disadvantage within 5 feet of someone. But that thing also has a special thing you can do with it to kind of fix that. It does a lot.
This is so ridiculous, guys.
Oh yeah.
So ridiculous.
Thank the Griffin Saddleback for that one.
Alright. Well, Miss Eve, would you like to try it?
You know, I was thinking that sounded like a terrible idea, but it looks kind of fun now that I'm watching.
Mhm.
Chobu hands it to Miss Eve and flutters away.
What?
You
just
are
kind of curious. I'm not gonna keep it.
you hold it, and you do not feel off balance.
Whoa. Check this thing out. Give it an experimental stab.
Stab forward. Feels good. Albeit you are not proficient with it, I do not think.
Ha! That's really hard to do, but it's really cool. I don't think this is good for me though. She'll hand it back to Chilbu, who is apparently cowering in the corner.
I don't think Chobu's proficient with it either. Only have simple weapons. Is
You only
it a
have
simple weapon?
I thought artificers get martial.
Nope. I fight with a quarterstaff.
Son of a bitch, you only get simple.
Master Virgil's the only one that can really use it.
Oh, snap.
Oh no.
Bosch can use it. I just
Bob?
didn't want to take all the stuff, and
Bosh here.
Veritas is getting jealous.
Finally, a useful weapon.
I mean, you can still use Veritas for everything else. This does do extra things to dragons.
Veritas will eat it.
That'd be interesting.
Nope. Chobu walks it to Virgil. If he's gonna eat it, he's gotta do it somewhere else. I don't need you pooping out Dragonlance babies.
Yeah.
Thanks,
but no thanks.
Virgil
Fair.
doesn't want it either? Good. Fine, we're putting it back in the sarcophagus.
No!
No, you know I'll sell it. Let's go, guys.
No, you're not gonna sell it, Chilbu, for Pete's sake! That's what we came here for!
You can
Yep.
sell that
Profit.
necklace instead.
Dear Lord.
Doody do.
Looking for something, Chilbu?
Where the fuck is out?
It's right there. Hold on. That.
Oh,
you
the darkness!
stand still.
Ah!
Stand still so I can gather it
Never!
and put you outside. No, stop moving. Eat.
No!
You're outside. And someone is there waiting for you.
Huh.
You all see black dragonborn, clad in heavy armor, looking at all of you, saying, I'm here for the weapon. I'd like you to hand it over.
Throws the necklace.
I'll say this really fast, though. Veritas, you recognize this person. And so does Virgil. As you are both looking at Garrett Witherhold.
Garrett? Oh my god.
As that's where we'll end today's session.
Who?
As this
Oh.
important
Huh.
character gets incinerated in Chilby's fireball.